I had just spent a few days on Antelope Island on the Great Salt Lake in northern Utah. It's beautiful and peaceful there, wide open with bison walking through the fields and barely any noise except the wind and birds singing. What are you saying, bird? He's saying something, I just don't know what. Something very important. Seeing this, you would think I would want to stay longer, and part of me did. But no matter how beautiful a place is, I always start to feel that urge to move. Not because something's wrong, but because I know there's something else waiting for me once I leave. There's a quote I've always liked: "Every new beginning comes from another beginning's end." And that's how van life feels a lot of the time. You arrive somewhere, you feel excited, you settle in, you get used to the view, and then you pack up and go. It's not always easy to leave a place that is beautiful and feels peaceful, but new experiences, new beginnings only happen when you're willing to let something go, even if it's something good. So I left the island and drove into town. Idaho Falls isn't a destination people usually talk about, especially not in the van life community, but I wanted to spend a few days in a place where I could take care of regular life and show you what van life looks like when I'm not surrounded by nature, but by people, pavement, shops, restaurants, and everyday things. It's a beautiful, beautiful town, about 70,000 people living here. A snake! Ew! What kind of snake are you? It doesn't look too scary. Idaho Falls is a small city in eastern Idaho with a population of around 67,000 people. It sits along the Snake River and is known for its greenbelt trails, quiet neighborhoods, and easy access to nature. A lot of people pass through on their way to Yellowstone, but it's a beautiful town and a nice place to slow down and relax for a few days. I've been in Idaho Falls for a few days now. I don't usually love being in cities, especially not with a van, but towns like this, smaller, more quiet, they just feel different. Being here made me think about what actually makes a place, a town, a city feel van life friendly. One of the biggest things I look for in a town is overnight parking. Not just whether it's technically allowed, but whether it actually feels okay to sleep there. Okay, tonight we are sleeping at Cabela. Oh, wait. Oh, yeah. Bass Pro Shop. Cabela's, they're all in one. And there's my neighbor on my right side. Oh, I should close my curtain. That's the front. And then let's see who is on the left side. A green van. That's that. Good night. I like seeing a few other vans or RVs nearby. It makes me feel like I'm not the only one doing this, and like I'm not going to wake up to someone knocking on my window telling me I have to leave. At the same time, I also don't want to worry about someone trying to break in, so a well-lit, clean parking lot that feels like a safe space makes a big difference. And if I can ask for it, quiet would be nice too. So yes, I'm asking for a lot. What do you guys think? What makes a perfect parking lot for van life?
So it's just the outside veneer of pallets. The inside is all hollow, and there's a camper in there. The camper gets a little taller where I'm sitting, and I got a skylight in here from an old window.
I also pay attention to how a town feels, not just whether it's safe on paper, the crime rates and all of that, but how it feels when I'm actually in it. Do I feel comfortable walking around or just driving around in my van? How are the people? Are they friendly? Do they smile? Do they say hello? Or do they look at me like I'm in their way? There are places where you feel like you belong, even if you're just passing through. and the others where it feels like you're being tolerated, or maybe not even that. So I guess this is all about how you feel. It's not something you can measure, it's just how you feel. Then there's the practical stuff, the everyday stuff, the things that make life easier when you're living in a van. For example, Planet Fitness is a big one. That's where I have a membership, so if a town has one, it usually means I can get a good workout and a proper shower. Laundromats too. I try to do laundry once a week, and honestly, that part has been pretty easy. I've been able to find decent laundromats almost everywhere. I have Starlink for internet, which is great when I'm parked off-grid, but when I'm in town, I don't always want to set it up, so I'll usually find a coffee shop with Wi-Fi, especially if I need to work on my computer or edit. It's also just nice to get out of the van and be in a clean, comfortable space for a couple of hours with people around. And of course, I check for the basics, grocery stores, somewhere to fill up my water tank, and sometimes a hardware store if I need something small for the van. Getting some water at Camp World? I don't know, someplace. Camping World. They have free water. Is it even filling? It's very slow, but it works. Free is free. I don't care if it's slow, fast. I'm getting hungry, so I'm gonna find something to eat. And of course, another thing I look for in a town is good food. I like eating out, what can I say? I know it's not the best way to save money, but it makes me happy. These are the quiet streets, downtown Idaho Falls. Not a lot going on. A few restaurants here and there. Another thing I really appreciate in a town is when it's walkable. When I can just step out of the van and go for a walk without having to drive somewhere first. I love seeing trails, green spaces, or paths along the water. Idaho Falls is actually great for that. There's this beautiful green belt that runs along the river, and I ended up walking it several times while I was here. Let me show you this. This is a map of the trails that are all here around the river. It tells you how long they are. We are here, and what I've been doing pretty much every day since I got here is just this yellow loop, which is the prettiest part of it. I also did the orange. It's really pretty here too. This is the garden. The garden in the middle here is also very pretty. Downtown is here. And then Walmart, where I stayed, is right here. So it's really, really close, as you can see. Just walking distance. Oh my goodness, are you a squirrel or something else? Because there's no way. I wish I could show him to you. Come back up here, I have some food. Just kidding. What is that, guys? That is not a squirrel, is it? It cannot be. It's too big. That is not squirrel poop. All I need is to be just a little bit closer to one of these mystery animals, and then I can take a picture of it and look for it online. So that's all I need. They are. I see one. It's standing up. Hold on, look. I'm gonna zoom in. What are you? Okay, there it is. If I get closer, he'll run away, but there's no other way. I can't really tell what it is, unless we could just sit here and wait for it to come to us. But that may take a long time. Maybe if we are really, really quiet. There, behind the rock. See that? There it is. There it is. Let me zoom. Oh, shoot. There it is. There are two of them. Yeah, this is definitely not a squirrel. Squirrels hold their food with their hands. And this is not doing that. You see that? So I think we can say 100% these are not squirrels. One, they are bigger. Two, they're not eating with their hands. They're not holding their food with their hands. Three, their poop is a lot bigger. I'm not gonna bother you. Yep, I guess that's... Hi, cutie, you're cute. Hi, nice to meet you for the first time. Nice to meet your species. You too. I don't have food, but it looks like you guys eat grass anyway, and there's a lot of grass here. Yeah. All right, enough of you guys. We know you're not... Oh, there's another one. I uploaded a picture of it to ChatGPT, and it says it's a yellow-bellied marmot, which I'm not familiar with. I had never heard of it, never seen it. I think, are you okay? I think it's legs. I don't know. Is that normal? I think they've had enough of me. Let's keep going. That's a big rock. I have another mystery animal. This time it's a bird, a black and white bird. If anyone knows what this is, it will probably fly away as soon as I get closer. Let me just zoom in, just in case. Oh, it's taking a bath. It's taking a bath. I'm just gonna walk this way. Bye. They have a bunch of interesting benches here. Look at this one. This one here is even more unique. Look at this. So cool. I'll put that on you, huh? They look kind of real. It's kind of weird. It's the eyes. Oh, that's embarrassing. It's funny. Huh. I like it. This smells so good. It's lilac. That is the same color. That is the Mormon temple here in Idaho Falls. I looked it up, and more than 50%, I think close to 60% of all the people living here are Mormons. Idaho Falls ended up being a really good place to stop for a few days. It had everything I needed: a Planet Fitness, laundromat, places to eat, a spot to fill my water tank, and easy overnight parking. And the people seemed very friendly here too. One of my favorite things here was being able to walk along the river in the mornings and the evenings. So many benches and tables, places where you can sit by the water and take a break from moving. The town itself felt calm, safe, clean, and sometimes that's all you're looking for, you know, a place where you can relax for a few days and be around people without feeling rushed or out of place. I really enjoyed being here. I would definitely come back. Thank you so much for being here with me. I will see you next time.